What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk. Now, I'm back with hopefully another exciting toy unboxing. This figure I picked up has been on my list of figures to get for quite some time. He's not new, but he's new for me. It's the MAFEX Man of Steel. John Henry Irons, Steel, Superman from the Death of Superman line. This is number 181. Yo, I'm hoping he's the definitive. So, let's check this bad boy out. And there you have him, ladies and gentlemen. The MAFEX Steel from the Return of Superman line. This is the Midicon toy number 181. I'll tell you what I like right off the bat about MAFEX. You know it's a great quality toy. The resale value is super high. Even the box, the attention to detail on the box, there's nothing copied and pasted. They give you plenty of shots of the character in action. And the MAFEX line is really pretty picture perfect, but let's check them out. I mean, I'll say this. These things retain their value so well, it doesn't even bother me to open it up. Comes with a flight stand, which is great. He comes with 3 sets of heads. The great thing about this Steel, and this is how the comic's drawn, where he's, encased in metal, steel, but you can see his teeth in his mouth, which is pretty interesting. He's drawn like that in the comics, though. His guy comes with 5 sets of hands, 4 that are not attached, waiting to be used, and 1 that comes attached. Some fists for punching. Oh, these are actually for holding the sledgehammer. See, the other thing that's great about MAFEX, if you're into toys and as a photographer, or you're into toys as like making really great displays, comes with sledgehammer. Pretty nice. It's nice and straight. It's got some give to it, but it's pretty nice and straight. And that's pretty much exactly what it looks like his first time out in the comics. No battle damage on this. And let's get to the main event, the reason why we're here. Steel, ladies and gentlemen. Steel. There you go. That's all the plastic out. Now, put him down for half a second. Now, these MAFEX toys boast a kind of ridiculous articulation rate. The standard McFarlane figure has approximately 22 points of articulation, and some say these, wow, I mean, look at that shoulder blade pad articulation right off the top. These guys have something like 36 to 40 points of articulation. They're so articulate, it's almost ridiculous. This is a really well-made toy. I gotta tell you right off the bat, I'm dazzled. The color combination is pretty great. The cape's got a pretty hefty flow right here at the top by the shoulder blades. There's a cloth cape, wired. So you got a lot of room for posability here. It's got the right color pattern on the back. I feel like that is maybe a little muted. Pretty good. Honestly, these toys are so nice. They might get to the point where they're stitching these patterns in. I wouldn't be surprised. That's just an iron-on. Looking pretty good. The other thing I like about the MAFEX is, you know, I buy a lot of McFarlane. And the thing about McFarlane is, oh, look at that. That is just such a nice detail. The leg joint is so solid. This guy is very posable. Very well-made toy. Your average price point for picking this figure up is approximately 70 bucks. I managed to get them for about 50. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. This guy is great. And like I said, these figures really retain their value. The level of detail on him, it's comic book picture perfect. You got this kind of gloss, one-tone gloss metallic, and then the trunks, the boots, the gauntlet. The S is the second tone, which is exactly like the comics. I'll pull up a picture here. I'll edit in a few pictures for this guy. I would do a comparison with some other figures I got, but I'm in the process of moving, and so they're all packed up, so I apologize for that. I'm so enamored by this toy. I think I'm actually going to commit to starting to put together the MAFEX Death and Return of Superman line. It's just definitively definitive. It's outrageous how good this figure is. From the gauntlets, you know, he shoots the projectiles out that side. The number of accessories and just hands that come with these figures is ridiculous. The amount of heads. They do a couple head swaps here. Head swap comes out easy. That's your neutral mask. A little bit of gritted teeth. Boom, easy pop. Oh, missed him. I heard you pop. A little bit of gritted teeth with this one. There you go. A little angrier. And then that's like the determination one, right? And this one's just straight miffed. Man, let's do some hand swaps. Maybe we'll do this one so we get the hammer popping. I'm not gonna labor this toy review. There's a lot of pretty good unboxings of this figure. I'm gonna start you a little up. So you want more kind of detailed articulation stuff, comparison. There's some really good reviews out there, but this is just phenomenal. Oh man, this is so good. Like I said, I'll throw up some images to kind of accompany this, as far as just how picture perfect he is, you know? The amount of mobility in here, these shoulders. Wow. It's honestly, it's as definitive a Man of Steel as I've ever seen. Dude, I cannot believe how good this figure looks. Obviously, you got my stance on it. I bought the McFarlane figure, and I really, really like the McFarlane figure. In comparison, there's no comparison. That's my take on that. This guy, like I said, comes with a tremendous amount of hands and heads, and he's got obviously the definitive accessory you need, and it's solid. The problem with that McFarlane one is it bends. But the price point on the McFarlane is great. It's 20 bucks for a figure that should definitely be in any Superman collection. But if you're gonna do it right, the MAFEX is where it's at.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.